You know, the term slow news day almost never applied in 2025. For Southwest Wisconsin, it was a year of capers, escapers, zephyrs, and rockers. A whirlwind of news that started with literal whirlwinds, tornadoes that tore through Dodge County.
I could feel the pressure drop, my ears popped, I kind of like it sucked the air out of the room.
In May, Mayville and Juneau were hit by an EF2 tornado that tossed trees into homes, flung trailers and debris across the landscape, and leveled the Juneau staple, the Schwant family farm. Their 150 cows, which they considered family, scattered.
They're special friends of ours that we live for and they live for us.
But everyone on the human side of the family made it to safety.
They were just so happy when I came in. And when I told them everything was leveled, they just broke down bawling.
Then 2 months later in July, 6 tornadoes touched down in Wisconsin, one narrowly missing our meteorologist's mother's house while he was on the air.
County Road YZ, so that would be right where we're looking at. So I'm going to text my mom and let her know.
Yep.
No one was seriously hurt or killed in these storms. People were also wondering what was in the air in Madison in June when multiple hazmat crews popped up at 2 homes in town. The cause, a couple wanting to get back at past lovers. Paul Van Dyne and his girlfriend Andrea Whitaker had devised a plot to poison Van Dyne's ex-girlfriends in Dane and Rock counties using cyanide in a water bottle and a chemical called thallium.
Paul is a threat. He is dangerous.
One woman in Rock County was hospitalized after she was poisoned by that water bottle. The woman from Dane County spoke out in court about how she was nearly killed by a man she barely knew.
I am scared for myself. I'm scared for my 2 children.
Both Whitaker and Van Dyne pleaded not guilty in both counties. Their trial is still ongoing. In November, the search was on for Morgan Geyser. Geyser, when she was 12, stabbed Taylor Leitner 19 times in 2014, egged on by her friend to please the online horror character Slender Man. Geyser was supposed to be at a group home on Madison's southwest side, unbeknownst to residents, but she cut off her ankle monitor bracelet and fled, prompting a nationwide search. She was found at a gas station in Posen, Illinois, with a 43-year-old person she met at the group home, Chad Mecca.
I did something really wrong.
She didn't want to give her name because she did something really bad.
Geyser was taken back to the Waukesha County Jail, where she waits as the state tries to revoke her conditional release, which allowed her to go to the group home. Her attorney argues she should be relocated back to a mental health facility in Winnebago. A climate journalist raised in Stoughton made headlines after he went missing while hiking a glacier in Norway in August. Alec Lund set out on a 4-day solo backpacking trip on a Norwegian glacier, but his family never heard from him and he missed his flight back home. His sister spoke to News 3 Now while the search was underway.
He has a real will to live, so I know he's out there.
In a shocking but relieving ending, Lund was found alive after being stranded almost a week, falling off a cliff and injuring his foot.
It's incredible. It is. We're just also grateful that it went in this direction and not the other direction. It is just like this huge weight has been pulled off and it feels like we can breathe.
Some lighter news. For the first time since 1997, Camp Randall Stadium went from touchdowns to downbeats, opening up for concerts with Morgan Wallen and Coldplay. Thousands gathered under the Friday night lights to make a sky full of stars. The concerts provided a significant economic boom to the city, and it's not over. AC/DC is set to take the stage next summer. And those are just some of the news making headlines this year. Reporting in Madison, I'm Arman Rahman, wishing you all a happy holidays and a happy new year.